Hello and welcome to the Courtesy Flush. Tonight we're going to be eating a fine delicacy from Italy. Actually, it's a U.S. MRE, but it's Italian enough.
Italian.
Very Italian. And joining me is Mr. Tex.
Hello.
And Mr. Goat.
Hi there.
Who are going to share in this fine meal as much as they are willing. This bucket of Fiesta, a Fiesta pail that says, "Let's Fiesta." Mr. Goat is going to pick from one of these two fine MREs. Which one will he choose for this evening? I will not know because we put two different kinds in here.
Two different kinds.
Oh, man, there's so many choices.
Both Italian.
Both Italian. So what? It's like pizza and spaghetti and meatballs, probably, or ravioli.
Maybe. I also want to make a disclaimer that this was all Tex's idea, and I am not to be blamed for any horrible problems that occur from
All
it.
hail the pail. Well, I don't know which one is a pizza.
Oh, it could be a pizza.
It could be anything if it's even in there. All right, let's fucking go.
Let's Fiesta.
Fasta in Italian.
All right, go ahead, pick.
This one. I'm not looking.
Okay, you pick both of them up. There you go. There we go. Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, you threw it across the room. That's the one.
What a great start. Oh, ravioli.
That's right. Tonight we're gonna have menu number 18, beef
ravioli au bœuf, sauce à la viande.
That's right, in beef sauce. And this is hey, thanks a lot, Sunshine. And we're gonna try to wash it down with some Thunderbird.
Thunderbird. What's the word?
Yeah.
What's the word? Thunderbird. What's the price? 30 twice.
This fine Italian meal comes fresh from the hills of Sicily. Actually, no, from Cincinnati, Ohio, the home of Cincinnati chili. He actually says Cincinnati right there.
Cincinnati, the world's flavor receptacle.
Oh, so do not eat that? What do you mean don't eat it? Of course we're going
Listen, we only have the finest, and I went out and bought a bunch of brand new, recently surplused MREs.
Recently?
Yeah, these are all actually relatively new production.
Wait, did you say they were refurbished?
Surplus.
Okay.
Yeah, some guy took a handful out, chewed it, put it back in, said not
some
for
refurbished.
me.
I was gonna
not
say.
For me.
That would be interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, the Desert Storm conflict refurbished him.
Yeah, it reached the turnaround years, and we decided to. Come on.
Well,
the guys in the trenches have to.
Well, they're not holding a microphone while doing it. Let me put it down.
They also have a bayonet.
Not really.
I have a number of them.
In the Army, they didn't give us a knife. We were afraid we were going to hurt ourselves.
They gave you the rifle, but not the stabbing bit.
They didn't even give me ammo half the time.
Don't tell people that. Mike just stood post. Pow, pow, pow.
I was going to just reach for my phone. I was going to call the actual police.
Hello, police. This is Mike.
Here we go.
I'm the Army guy with a rifle.
There we go. Let's pop this open. Get this out onto a tray.
Get it out on a tray.
As Steve MRE would say. And there's our fine ravioli and meat sauce dinner.
I'll go get this started.
Okay, let's find out which one's which. I think this is the ravioli. Oh, it's the beef ravioli right there.
Yeah,
so Goat's going to go
I know a ravioli pack retort when I see it.
This is the spicy water packet, which we can't use indoors because people said it will kill me, so I don't want to do that. This one is Sterling Foods. Celebrate taste. Two words that I were not expecting in an MRE.
You better applaud it. Remember,
oh, God.
Hold on. Let's see Sterling Foods.
Tex,
Sterling
I have bad news. This is the worst news of the whole thing. Everyone's like, oh, no, not the ravioli. No, I've got the worst thing in my hand right here. That's right. The breadsticks have returned.
No!
They have returned.
No! I remember the last time you opened those, it made the whole room.
It smelled like socks. They're terrible.
So hold on. It says their motto is indeed Sterling Foods.
Yes.
Celebrate taste.
Celebrate taste.
Right. It does not. It looks almost fake as a logo.
Oh.
It does not look real. It looks like a front.
Look, they gave us Italian M&Ms.
Sterling Foods.
Yeah, the very very Italian M&Ms.
The Italian
milk chocolate.
there is.
Ah, yes, my favorite drink straight from Sicily. Carbonated electrolyte
beverage
fruit punch.
Very Italian.
Very.
From Naples, I believe.
From Naples, yes.
From Naples.
Yeah.
So I'm pulling up their website.
Oh.
That actually doesn't look bad.
This one is called a recovery bar, salted
caramel marshmallow crisp.
That's right.
Just like Mama used to make.
Just like Mama used to
Just
make.
like a nonna used to make.
Yes. The only thing anybody ever actually eats out of these, aside from anything, the cheese spread.
Right. Would you like to hear about the history of Sterling Foods?
I would love to hear the history of Sterling Foods. Please continue.
All right. Sterling Foods. And this is from their own fucking website. This is from their own fucking website. These are their words, okay? Sterling Foods was originally founded in 1971 in San Antonio, Texas, as a response to the military's need for extended shelf baked goods.
That's it?
No, it goes on, but that's their opener.
Well, the military called out for baked goods. They're like, man, with all the bullets flying overhead, I really miss pretzels.
Oh, it goes on. All right.
Tabasco
Today,
sauce.
Sterling has grown to become a premier developer and manufacturer of superior, highly customized, shelf-stable, frozen, and fresh bakery products for some of the most sophisticated and widely respected entities in the nation.
Widely respected.
It
Sounds like an alien wrote that.
All right. Yeah, it does. All right. So here's it. Their tabs on the top of the website say signature products and services. The next tab over is safe quality food. What's the quality? Safe.
It's very safe. This is the safest meal you can have.
Their website is loading like I'm the first person who's found it.
Yes.
Ice Striker.
Yeah, this is Tabasco, very tiny little Tabasco, which is basically covers all the flavor of anything you dump this on.
Yeah, it makes it taste like Tabasco.
Sterling Foods. The safety factor of 7 of breakfast.
No, I don't think so. I don't think. You know what's weird? They didn't include coffee.
No coffee, no tea.
Wow.
What? No coffee, no tea. Well, I mean, it's the Army. You're drinking Red Bull. Who are you kidding?
That's vitamin. No, you're drinking Rippets.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Are they? Is it still Rippets?
You can get Rippets.
All right.
Oh man, Sterling Foods.
I thought one
it's
of those
digestible.
Energy drink
Ardania.
brands went over or something.
Also, earlier, Ardania, you were correct. That was actually from Tomb Raider 2. It plays during the Venice level and in her mansion. We're going to open up these breadsticks with hesitation. Oh, man, they smell exactly like a Lunchable that has gone off. I absolutely do not like these things.
Here it comes.
Woo!
It looks like a hardtack.
No, it looks like someone took a razor blade across a Pop-Tart.
With no sugar on it.
Well, not only that, it's like I remember the last time we opened this, the whole house smelled like if there was an incense called Applebee's Italian Dinner Night, or if there was an incense called Olive Garden Carpet.
Here.
Italian.
Tastes like preservatives with garlic mixed in to try to mask the flavor.
Garlic will cover many sins,
but not this. Not this
all
stuff.
of them.
No. That is probably the biggest sin of all, is thinking that is somehow just give us bread. Don't put this crap in here. It's gross. Sterling Foods. You were supposed to bake food, not ruin it. Looks
yeah,
like
they are basically. It basically is unfinished French bread dough. It basically tastes like dough.
Yeah, I think that's how they preserve it. But what's weird is, and I'm gonna tell chat something. How many people are watching so I can know how many?
65.
That's a lot of people.
Can we get 4 more?
Yeah, can we get 4 more people to watch, please? I want to get 69. There better be 69 upvotes or I'm gonna get fucking mad. All right, so look, here's my plan.
Jesus.
if you guys want to know what preserved good bread is, reasonably enough, go look up B&M canned bread. They don't pay me to say this, but B&M canned bread is actually pretty decent because they make it in a can. You can have preserved bread in a can.
Nice.
And it's like you can get brown bread with raisins, and it's nice.
That does sound nice. This is a part of the caramel marshmallow bar that comes with it.
Canned bread. It's a bitch to get it out of the can, though.
Yeah, you got some for us last time. It was really good.
It was decent.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks like.
Oh, thank you, Goat.
That canned bread or that bar looks like someone took a whole sheet of Rice Krispies and angrily sat on it. Was just like, I'm ruining this for everyone.
All right, I'm going to open up all of the packets, Goat, so we can enjoy this dinner together.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, if you get the brown bread, the B&M canned brown bread with raisins, and actually get it out of the can without mangling it, if you slice it thin and put that in the toaster oven or whatever, it toasts up really nice, or on a stovetop even. It's pretty good. You can do it in a frying pan. It is not better than canned chicken, but remember Manglex was like, this ain't bad. I've had worse in the Navy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I can't speak on Navy food. I've never been on a boat like that.
I've heard the submarines are decent and everything else is awful.
Yeah.
Depp has told the chicken nugget story.
Now, I'm opening this very carefully because Goat has put it on Mega Hot. Did you put this in the water?
Yeah.
Man, that boiled up fast. I was not expecting that.
It's because it's dense. But you can do a lot with canned bread.
It's lava.
Enjoy your Italian lava.
Yeah. Well, I was going to call these two meals that we had in the bucket Mario and Luigi Mario, because the Mario brothers. Put that over there. Yeah, look at this, Goat. I'd
rather not.
He'd rather not. Well, okay. Well, actually, the spoon's not bad. This is like a quality plastic spoon. Oh, yeah, this doesn't bend or anything. They did a really good job with that.
Oh, you got to do the tap of the spoon against something to prove how. Oh my God,
that's a tough ass.
That's
spoon.
a tough spoon.
Army strong.
Army strong.
I have a nice little Italian M&M.
Stale.
Yeah, it's great when someone has to make faces while eating M&Ms. Not just talking or doing what they normally do, but when someone is like, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, Stryker. Look, we're having a nice Italian dinner. In front of us is a beef ravioli and meat sauce, which is lava right now, so we're waiting. M&Ms from Italy, from the hills of Sicily. We got some Sicilian smushed cheese. These are horrible. These are absolutely.
He doesn't even try to sell it.
No, I know what we can call those now. Let's call those brake pad liners. Because
pad liners.
That's what it looks like. It looks like in any industrial machine where you have an industrial e-brake for like a spinning lathe. You have these brake liners in there. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like these. No.
My tum-tum hurty.
My mouth just said no. Like, I vocalized the word no, but my mouth was saying it.
Can we call this Detroit loaf?
No, because Detroit actually makes good food.
No, Detroit actually makes good food. I take that back. I was going to say...
Even using industrial equipment, they make good food. Like Detroit pizza.
Detroit pizza, made in, shop pans. Delicious.
Yeah, just clean it very thoroughly.
A little bit of this bar, which is supposed to be caramel and
See if
marshmallow.
that bar still retains enough give to stick to the M&Ms, or is it completely gone over to non-stick status?
I can stick some M&Ms in there.
It's like when you peel duct tape off something, and it's like when you peel a Band-Aid off and try to reattach it.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's so hard.
Just shot across the room. Yeah, look. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday in your trench.
It's so hard.
You know, someone showed me a clip from one of those mukbang shows where people are sitting around eating food, you know, and they've got their like little hot plate in front of them. I would love to see one of those channels watch this and die inside just a little bit.
I don't know if they would. They'd probably eat this and be like, "This is dinner." Yeah, I'm just sitting here looking at this, and I'm like, this feels like, again, they just went to the local gas station and said, just put it all in the bag.
Yeah, give me a bag of gas station food, please.
Oh, that bread is it's still in my mouth after eating Skittles and marshmallows.
Maybe the bread was formulated like dog biscuits to clean your teeth.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it in
You know what I mean?
that.
Like you chew it and it's abrasive, so it cleans your teeth.
I feel like I have to brush my teeth after eating this.
What's in the ravioli? Cheese? Good question.
It's meat. It's meat. It says meat, beef, apparently. So we're going to have some of our lava beef ravioli.
Surrender of
Have you ever
Italy.
left Chef Boyardee overnight
Oh, yeah.
and then eaten it?
Yeah.
That's what this tastes. That's what it feels like.
Oh, no. That's disgusting. No. Why? You ruined a good can of Chef Boyardee. What are you talking about? Why would you do this?
Fun
You're
fact.
making Italy sad.
Surrender of Italian forces.
Canopy.
Surrender of Italian forces, 1944, colorized.
It's just not good. All right, I guess I have to bite the bullet and eat some on that bread. Oh my gosh, dude, no.
Look, I'm gonna say this much.
It doesn't help.
For people who want to know why Chef Boyardee is spelled that way, the guy was an actual Italian, and he found out nobody could pronounce his name, so he had to spell it phonetically on the can.
Oh, poor Boyardee.
His name is Boyardee.
He's
and
spinning in his grave.
oh man, he's spinning so hard that if you put electrical contacts on his shoes and his hat and then put him in a magnet cradle, we'd have enough hydroelectric power to power New York. Just spinning away like a generator.
Oh God. Dude, it does. It tastes just like someone just left day-old beef ravioli out and was just like, there. It's mom's tired but leftover.
Will the Tabasco save it, you think?
You know what? Probably.
The Tabasco sauce, you're our only hope.
Probably. The only problem is Tabasco sauce is a pain in the ass.
This
to
is
open.
just.
Here, give it to me.
It just tastes sad.
See if you can
Like
open
you
it.
eat it and you're like,
this is
I'm
not
sad.
enough. You might have to get out your reserve.
No, actually, that is more than enough. I poured out the whole thing last time. It covered the whole thing, and that's all we tasted.
Yeah, well,
That's like hyper concentrated Tabasco.
so it's like oil of Tabasco.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel like when we have that soda.
Well,
yeah.
let's have a little bit of cheese
Oh yes.
on that bread. Actually, I got a piece of bread. I'm not going to ruin a
Oh man.
You know,
perfectly good piece
You know,
of bread.
I'm feeling like the best part of this meal is going to be the fucking isotonic, and that makes me sad.
Well, let's go make some. Go make some of that.
I'm gonna have.
Go
against
just
my-
eats the crystals.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not
Go
this
can-
time.
Go can handle the crystals. I can't. I'm gonna have some cheese
All right.
and ravioli.
I've gotten
Yeah,
the
fuck it.
cat
I will have the
back.
crystals.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Here is your little bit of Tabasco.
A little bit of Tabasco. I'm gonna pour it in. I'm actually gonna move this into the candy. It's gonna
Oh,
be the
here's the
candy tray.
cap for it, so we can put that cap back on and of course save it.
I think it's out. Mostly, yeah. It's empty now. That's
All right.
how much they give you. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you for the cap. Put that cap back on it. That little red cap lets everyone know what we're drinking here.
Mike, have one last bite of ravioli, please.
I'm gonna have
with cheese,
with
and the
cheese.
little. Oh God.
And a little bit of Tabasco.
Oh no. Mmm.
Oh man, it tastes like transmission fluid. That's just bad. It does not mix with that bread at all.
Nothing mixes with that bread. That bread could be used to polish shells.
Oh. It's like someone was like, you know what I would like to do is make a couch edible.
Yeah.
Your vino, signori.
Oh, thank
your
you.
wine.
I
Fine.
know you don't see color properly, but What does this look like to you?
That is the same color as the stripes in the American flag
Yeah.
behind us.
Yes. Cheers. This is our vino for tonight.
Oh, my good God. Rip Mike.
Oh. No. Dude.
It tastes like ass sweat.
It tastes just like what ass sweat smells like. Oh. Red number 5 indeed.
And instead of Mambo number 5, it's Red number 5, and the guy peters off halfway through the song and then lays down.
Have you given it the hot sauce, Mike?
I did.
I'm going to try it.
Try some. The hot sauce with the bread does not go well. I'll promise you that. I've tried it already.
Nothing goes well with that bread, Mike.
Nothing. Nothing saves that bread. Yes, it's just paint water, basically.
Yes. Paint water.
It's just paint water.
Paint water.
I'm going to have a little bit of marshmallow with a ravioli.
Mike, please.
Hey, it actually tastes better.
How?
It's sweet.
The Tabasco does not help, by the way.
No.
Why would they put Tabasco in here? Like, you know what goes good with ravioli? Hot
They
sauce.
know their servicemen too well.
Mmm.
Let me try getting another sauce.
It's hard to make ravioli in, like, a steel press.
Some people are joining, like, what is going on here?
Don't worry, it's fine.
This is, yeah. They gave us M&M's, a marshmallow caramel bar.
They gave you a marshmallow brick.
Yeah, it's very, very tough.
Canopus Cat says pain water.
Pain water, indeed. It definitely doesn't taste like a good year, if you want to say it.
Vintage Thursday.
Oh, man. Yeah, if they put wine in here, I think that they probably have a winner.
Do you really want
Cardboard
Sterling Foods to make wine?
Yeah, why not? I mean, they can't make it any worse than their bread.
It would come in that packet. It would come in that packet the cheese came in, and it would be the same consistency. You would have to chew it.
Jack's like, this made me sad. I have to go lay down. Goodbye.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, man.
You think they drop these behind enemy lines as like a disincentive to advance?
Yeah, I feel like this is like some sort of like counterintelligence to make us believe that this is what they actually serve troops.
You think this is like? Do you think the food gets better in the military when they've not reached their enlistment numbers, but it gets worse to drive people out of service?
I will say the chow hall is normally like a buffet at like a Ponderosa, if you remember those.
I do.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like a step up from Ponderosa.
Ponderosa.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
It's like a steakhouse at a buffet with chicken wings and salads and stuff on a buffet.
Imagine a place where truckers pull in before they have a coma.
It's like Golden Corral. It's like a Golden Corral prototype.
So it's like gas station fried chicken, but with a buffet.
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, gas station fried. I got ruined on gas station food in Texas.
Yeah, we went to Spiffos.
Well, I mean,
Spiffos was fucking great.
well, remember when we went to gas stations in Texas and you were like, "There's so much shit in here," and I'm like, "Yeah, there's a lot of truckers in fucking Texas."
Yeah, and we didn't even go to a Buc-ee's.
Yeah, Buc-ee's is a landmark.
Buc-ee's is like the size of a city block.
I'm getting heartburn from these M&Ms, dude. What the fuck? Like, why? I know. Well, I was gonna say in Baumholder, their chow hall was all right, but I was also not complaining. I mean, it was open mostly.
It was open mostly. There was a crater in the floor.
Anytime I was never around when everybody. I was always the guy up at like 2 a.m.
I hate this. This is terrible.
So I found a.
Ow.
This is gonna sound a bit cursed, but I am part of several groups that orders and supports parts for antique firearms, as you might expect, in odd corners of the internet, where you might have to buy like a cuts compensator or things that haven't been made since 1943.
I'm paying attention, Tex. I'm just processing what I just ate.
I know you look.
And I'm staring off into the distance. I got like
You
a
don't-
1,000-yard stare.
You don't look good.
I
but
don't think I could
I don't-
ever
I don't
like. How
feel
do you
good.
stay fit? Like, what do you like? You eat this and you're like, all right, now time to go run. Fuck no, dude.
You'd
There's
be
no
like,
PT
well,
after this.
Time to die. I think it's because you stand up and then shit 40 pounds instantly.
A night out.
It's like ripping open.
That's
a
why
zipper.
they don't give us any coffee or tea.
Yeah. and
This is this has been a lesson once again that America just gave up on its MREs.
No, I wouldn't pay $35 for this MRE. I didn't. Tex did.
I bought a whole bunch of these from one of my guys. Now, let me say this. One of these websites that does sell military
for your parts.
right, and parts for guns that haven't been made since the 40s, there is a group in there that makes reenactor equipment.
Oh.
They have reproduction Soviet and American rations.
Oh. Comrade, we will have Stalingrad ration.
The Russian rations are from that era. It's like a can of meat, a can of soup, and then like a sachet of tea. The American rations are a bunch of crackers and then like 2 little cans. They're it's not that good, but they are faithfully reproduced. I could probably grab a handful of those just so you guys have the...
I bet they're probably good.
They're probably edible and bland. I did World War II reenactment, and I will say the guys who are doing our reenactment of like K-Rats and stuff, they were very bland. There's a reason why everything came with cigarettes. You're just like, well, I ate that, time to smoke.
Yeah.
Mike, no.
No, this is actually really good.
No, I refuse to believe that. Well, actually, no, I can see it because the ravioli doesn't really have much in the way of taste.
No, it actually the chocolate makes this taste like almost like a confectionery.
Slayer of Lore says, this MRE is beneath Carlos Jones's standards.
Carlos Jones.
Yeah, Carlos Jones, what was that beard he had? That fucking lock beard.
Yeah, it looks like a padlock.
Padlock
Mike's character
beard.
had this padlock beard that instantly says, I own
I was the most
a
useless
78
character in
Camaro.
Traveler.
You were an average Traveler character, midlife crisis, and you had a hobby car.
No, that was Krenitz's car. I didn't know how to assemble
Yeah.
it. So it was like I got his car like a Lego set, and I just misplaced all the pieces.
Don't worry about it.
It's
People are enjoying our Traveler game so far, but they're also finding we're grossly incompetent as spacemen.
Yeah, I just told Tex after I'm done with this MRE, I'm going to finish the next episode for him.
Crowbon.
It's a really good episode.
People have asked why we have the sinister music playing on the outro, and I was like, that's just Tom Waits. And they say, why did you choose Tom Waits? And I said, foreshadowing.
Yes,
God's
indeed.
away on business.
For a buck.
Yeah, this next one opens up pretty funky.
It gets weird.
Yeah. But yeah, this is, I want to say that it tastes like a confectionery when you add the M&Ms and the ravioli, because ravioli has no flavor. It's just soft something. It's like soft
There's
like
a
sauce.
suggestion of flavor.
Yeah, but with the M&Ms, it tastes like you're eating like a
Essence of.
like
is the
cheesecake
phrase
or
they
something.
use.
Yeah.
Essence of.
It's hard to believe that it tastes like a cheesecake. The cheese, although I will say, no matter what, I've not run into, unless it's spoiled, a bad one of these cheeses. It's always been really happy to have one.
By the way, as someone in chat pointed out, each of these cost the American taxpayer $35.
Ugh. Why?
Sterling Foods.
Sterling Foods.
You know, I bet the BPL could make a better ration for under $35 fucking dollars.
At scale, too.
At scale, I would just go to, I'd be like, all right,
Yeah.
get me, all right, just chat, I want you all to sit out there and pretend you're in the trench, and you open up the Mr. Tex ration, and guess what? It would come in a giant fucking ammo spam can, so it wouldn't get monkeyed with or fucked up. You peel that back, and I would be like, all right, here's your 4 or 5 tins of canned meat, here's 2 or 3 things of good crackers, and here's 2 or 3 things of good spread, a handful of, decent candy, and some cigarettes. If you don't smoke, trade the cigarettes. Simple as.
Yes, the MRE gum.
MRE gum. Actually, that's not bad.
That's the best part of this ration, man.
Yeah.
So how much do I spend on Thompson magazines? Depends on which. I've had to buy them at lots and auctions.
It's actually very pleasant.
Yeah, it's nice gum. I don't think we've had mint gum in a while either.
Yeah. Sorry, Thompson Mags auction.
Yeah, I have to buy them at auction. It depends on which era. Unmarked are easiest to find. And some of those can be post-war. You have to make sure you're not buying the semi-auto Thompson mags. They are slightly different. But the best ones I got And the cheapest ones I got was $40 a magazine, was the cheapest I got. And I got them from the city of Cleveland, who is cleaning them out of their armory. I remember when I got that package, and you were like, the city of Cleveland sent you a package, Tex. And I was like, all right, my Thompson parts.
Yeah.
They had them in the armory, and they were fine.
Well, you visited Cleveland. You could tell that it's a city that probably has a lot of like 1920s and 30s stuff just buried.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And Beboppin', it says, fun fact, Stalin demanded Spam not get sent in U.S. aid as it was too decadent, and also had Purina canned kasha instead. Beboppin's also Stephen MRE. He's the guy who sends us the cheese and the MRE stuff.
That canned cheese was delightful.
Yeah, that was excellent. I think you already went through it all.
My boss is watching, and he told me I'm going to get you some British 24-hour ration packs. Some
yes.
But he also said, what you've done is horrible. He just wanted to convey that.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, first of all. Don't fire my friend over this.
Hey, look, I'm of Italian descent. It's okay when it's okay.
It's okay.
It's not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
You're not okay. You're
not
like,
okay.
I need a therapist.
As someone who grew up around Italians,
I need to go
I would
visit-
get my head slapped for this.
I need to go visit my grandfather's grave and ask for forgiveness.
You just, all right. So yeah, 103 people have watched me consume this. I don't know, Tex. I think this is.
No.
This
There's
is-
still things on the plate, sir.
Oh, you want me to clean the plate?
There's starving children somewhere.
Well,
You
those
want me to send
starving
it to 'em?
children also
Give
have
me their
like,
address. I'll mail it to them.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll put it in a box.
I'll put it in an envelope. I'll lick it closed and everything.
It'll be as good when it gets
Food
there
in
as
the
it is
mail.
now. Army pierogi with ketchup. That's not wrong, except ketchup actually has a taste. It's
Yeah.
vinegary,
I
but
think-
it has flavor.
I think it would be child abuse to send this to them. You know, we'd get it like
Euthanasia, most likely.
Yeah, Child Protective Services would show up and be like, this is about the food in the mail. And we're like, oh, God damn it.
You're like, we'll take donations, but not this. Oh, man. Oh, what? The Texas State Fair this year is debuting a dill pickle wrapped in fruit roll-up, covered in fruity pebbles and topped with strawberry snow cone syrup. Wow.
Wow.
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
That's a lot of crunch. That's a lot of crunch in one thing.
I would just pack, like, if I had a ration, you'd peel the can back, and it would be literally 4 pounds of meat packed into a can with a hydraulic press, and it'd be called Anvil O Meat. Enjoy.
Like you open it and it how do you say this in English? It like pops out
Yeah.
like an accordion.
Yeah. It's like, can of snakes. I'd also probably make that. Can of snakes.
It's all sausages that were just like sprung down.
Compressed meat.
MRE. Yeah, today at Subway, the lady in front asked for ketchup on her sandwich, and the sad lady behind the counter had to tell her why they don't have ketchup. Sorry, ma'am, we don't have any ketchup here at Subway.
Ma'am, that's too exotic.
I can't even imagine to.
Yeah, get me a... I once watched someone order at Subway. I watched someone order literally a sandwich that was too big to close. So they got So they got another loaf of bread and used that to butterfly cover the top. And the guy slowly wrapped the whole thing up. And it was like the size of a baby coming home from the hospital. He barely got it in the bag. And then the guy paying for it was like, can you break 100? And the guy just stared at him and said, leave.
Can you break 100? I'll take the 100. We're not breaking it. That's how much it costs for you.
If I had worked at Subway, that would have been my last day. I would have said, I will break your fucking legs.
I'm going to have more of that ravioli. Just to...
Please don't.
Absolutely tasteless marinara.
I'm gonna cook a small steak after this. This is also because it's gonna go bad otherwise.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is just day old ravioli.
God, it's
not ever touching this bread again. This is the devil. It was made by people who hate baking.
In America.
It was made by people who hate the concept of baked goods. Like they saw bread once and they said no.
If the U.S. Army ever puts out a report like retention rates are really down, I will show them this video. This is why. They don't want this. They don't want this.
Again, if I made a ration, it would be... all right, you know how the ration is a big bag? As soon as you open that bag, there'd just be a steak sitting in there.
That's not bad.
Yeah, just be like, all you get, no napkins, no silverware, just steak.
Yeah.
The whole thing's filled with meat.
Steak.
Enjoy
You
it.
get a little alcohol wipe to clean your fingers
For
before you grab it.
$35, you could buy a pound of top-grade beef jerky.
Yeah.
You
And that would be better than this.
Retail.
Yeah, retail.
And also, this is Ether's 1-year anniversary of subscribing to the Courtesy Flush.
Why
and this is the
regretted.
video that they get to see.
Well,
Thank you, Ether.
mazel tov.
Yes,
That's
I've
not bread. That's chalk with a tan.
Did I ever have the pot roast and gravy MRE? Yeah, I think they called it Dinty Moore. I think that's 90% of them are Dinty Moore. Like,
Most of them are Denny Moore product, yeah.
it's because there's whatever gravy they get, they're like, this'll do.
This is
Hate
horrible.
this fucking ration.
That Tex has to physically restrain me from eating more of
Don't
this.
worry, we have so many more rations than I got.
Yeah. Oh, what was the other one, actually? Can you hand it over?
Oh,
right over here.
the loser
Yeah, this is the one that didn't get
today.
picked today. This one is the Italian sausage and peppers. with
and
peppers
onions.
In
Peppers
marinara.
and onions.
I'm sure that would smell great.
Yeah,
Peppers
I'm sure it will just fill this room with a very pleasant scent.
and
from the
onions.
small Sicilian village of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Oh god.
Yeah, we're not going to open that puppy up. We're going to save that for the next time we have an MRE. Hopefully next week I'll start doing
Ugh.
Fallout. Or
I've seen wafers in church with more color. Wafers actually kind of have a taste that's kind of pleasant. It's bland, but it's pleasant. This is just unpleasant.
And also wafers have a divine purpose. These certainly are unholy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they brought this over and this is the body of Christ, I'm like, he needs to take a fucking shower, dude.
You you can't even call this a penance. This is just like a bad thing happening to you.
It is the food equivalent of a hair shirt.
It is.
It's bad. Oh god. I think the whole house smells like this now.
It smells terrible.
I almost want to like clean the gun in here.
Yeah, Ballistol will cure this real fast.
Ballistol cures everything.
Ballistol cures all.
Skyline sausage and cinnamons. Fuck.
Oh God. Oh God.
They
just
would
really
make that.
It's Cincinnati. Who knows, man? They don't have a
That's
whole lot going
cursed
for them
place.
anymore.
That's like that place is like Silent Hill with trains moving through it.
Wasn't Cincinnati the town that had the first like steel bridge or something like that?
I'm sure Cincinnati was the first for many things, and half of them are probably not mentionable on Twitch.
That's true. Thanks, Nino. Thanks for the courtesy. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us here in the Courtesy Flush. I think that's it for now because we just ate this fine beef ravioli and meat sauce.
Yeah, the best part of it was the gum.
There was no coffee, no tea, just red number 5. Good luck, don't die. Some M&Ms, which were, if you mix the M&Ms with the ravioli, just tastes like a cheesecake.
Can we get an F in chat for our plumbing?
Yeah. Actually, be honest, my toilet is like way too small.
F.
It fills up. Yeah.
Just,
This is what big streamers must feel like.
oh God.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
man.
except you guys are actually responsive and there's actual interaction.
It's true. It's why I kind of prefer the lower numbers of streaming on weird days, because I'll say this, when it was at my like highest point of like social relevance during COVID and everyone was streaming and everyone was watching streams, I'd put on a random stream and I could get like 800-900 people. And the problem with it is that things move by too fast, and I couldn't have conversations with people or share my stupid ideas or whatever, because it's just like, and it spins around like the power meter on Christmas, in Christmas Vacation. So it's nice to have this sort of interaction because, I can be like, hey, chat, what do you say next time we do a Wheel of Pain?
Oh God.
What do you guys think about that?
You want me to you want me to restart the wheel?
Bring back the Meal of Fortune.
The Meal of Fortune. Okay. I will bring back the Meal of Fortune. We will put that on the Meal of Fortune. And Tex, you get to press the button.
I will press the button. Randomized suffering, yes.
When did this stream just turn into Saw, but with food?
Would you like to play a game?
No, well, at least he had some kind of lesson or moral he was trying to teach people. I don't know what they're doing with this.
Yeah, at least Saw was like, you'd sit there and be like, man, what a bastard doing that to a human being. And then you see what the people did, and you're like, yeah, I've thought about that.
Yeah. I remember that one meme I saw where it's like listening to the instructions from Saul but fell asleep or wasn't paying attention. It's like ADHD.
What I think
wait, what was it supposed to do?
What I think would be funny is if there was a Saw sequel and it was like called Saw Junior. It's like a young adult series.
Oh yeah.
And instead of like torturing people or whatever like the Saw series, just does things that are really inconvenient, like thumbtack on the seat.
Oh.
The person's like, oh, why'd I do that? Because you called Timmy a name.
Just spitballs from everywhere.
Yeah, just annoyances.
Or it's like you have to either go and renew your vehicle registration. But if you do that, will you have time to pay your rent on time?
Oh, what? So you're gonna do like young adult? Oh my God, the early 20s Saw.
Yeah,
that's the reality of young life. Is you'll be like, you could meet your future mate and enjoy a life together, or you could be responsible and go to bed early.
Dude, Canopa's cat's like, I had to stop driving.
And then he stays up and ends up just like getting drunk.
You failed.
Yeah. Like, dude, she was totally into you.
Why did you have to mention BattleTech?
Yeah.
Stories from young Texas life.
Yeah.
You don't understand the Steiner Commonwealth.
No, dialogue option when you're with somebody. There's just one in brackets that says BattleTech. So the UM486, and then you click that and it says...
it's the UMR60 for the Urban Mac,
yeah.
Actually. God.
No, in Disco Elysium, when you go on that date with the fisherman lady, and it's like at the end, it's like one of the options is say something horribly political.
That's the thing that I think is funny is like if we had to write our own dialogue options, like I know Mike is self-effacing enough he would write an ADHD dialogue option where you could just interrupt and say something completely different. The character's like, what? Yeah,
no, they're like, we're going to have to be able to get past the goblin camp, and then it's just like, that's a nice sash. And he's like, thank you, I bought it. Wait, what does that have to do with anything?
And then there's mine where it just goes, well, you see, and then like a 4-hour lecture about something.
Yeah, your
very
dialogue
specific.
option has like you have to scroll down before you can get to the other ones because it's that long.
It's like a Star Wars thing.
And then the guy just eventually like just keeps talking over it.
Yeah. Oh, that would be good.
All right, well, that's all we have time for this evening. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining us here on the Courtesy Flush with this cursed MRE of sin.
I'm in great pain.
Anything you want to say before we go, guys?
Remember, you have the opportunity to upvote, and if we can get 69, it will be nice.
It won't make up for this, though.
What do you mean?
These scars are forever.
These scars are forever. Anyway, guys, have a good night. Thanks a lot for joining us, and we'll see you next time here on the Courtesy Flush.